This is a fun opportunity for me to grab. To discuss with you guys today my perspective on the topic of artistic expression. The discussion's going to be a rather profound perspective within the acting community. Artistic expression means what to me? Well, for me, throughout the 40 years of experience I've had working in the entertainment industry, the perspective on artistic expression, I think, relates to your responsibilities and decision making. So, I mean, that topic, it seems to come up, different opportunities on the spectrum in the workplace. And then it's like, oh wow, you have to react. Everyone's trying to figure out what to do. And so for me, I had to kind of analyze and just kind of watch everybody else and how they reacted to these situations and took it all in. And artistic expression has many different assets. For me, I'm going to pick two to discuss with you all today. The first one being access. Equal access within working opportunities for both deaf and hearing people. We can envision equal access, right? So a positive experience for me regarding access in the work field, because that came up a lot of times within my experiences, and I feel we all arrive at a place where there's new concepts being developed within acting, and these new concepts mean that there's going to be new relations and new connections throughout the community and the children. Then they picked me to come together and work, with management, and we got the whole team to come together, and I was allowed to be a part of that. And then they asked me, can you lip read? And this was around the 70s, so okay, I had this feeling inside, like, what should I do? And then I realized I had two choices here. One, to just make up and say I can lip read. Oh yeah, I can do it. I'll figure this out. And try to just figure that out. But honestly, that didn't seem like the right choice. And then the second one is to use my hands. Let them know that ASL was my way of communicating. And that's inside the decision that, kind of popped up for me as the right decision. Lip reading, fumbling through that, or, ASL and communicating properly. Honestly, which one was more appropriate? The second one. And then they picked me. And I was like, wow, that was a relief. I was honest with them about my expression. And they were open-minded about the whole thing. And they were very accepting. So we were able to work together and make that connection. And I stayed with them, and it lasted a long time, about 32 years. So for me, that was definitely a positive experience. Now I kind of want to discuss a frustrating experience that happened within auditioning again. It was around a time where they were looking for a specific role for a deaf dancer, specifically a ballet dancer, excuse me. So I thought, okay, I can do that. I'm going to go audition. They said you have to be deaf. I said, okay. And then they said you have to be skilled in dancing, in ballet. So, okay, I met with somebody, I met with a teacher, and she was very proficient. We practiced, I began learning, and then I thought, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to go audition. So I auditioned for that role, and they said no. I said no. I thought maybe it was another deaf actor that got the role, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I asked, who is it? And they said, no, it's a hearing girl.